he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work.
Offense facing 4th down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab by the receiver. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quick throw with the quarterback with the RPO. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
He escapes the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
To throw, it's Bailey. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's a fumble, and the defense comes up with the football.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
Now you have to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Soccer with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle, but first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Catch made on the right side. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Bailey. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout by the offense.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And there's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Breaks free. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking downfield near the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's play action. The pass is caught.
Finding space at the 20.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left.
1st down and more. He's still running.
They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this 2nd half underway. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the receiver's got it. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. And the pass is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had it in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The sure hands. It's Montgomery. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And they keep this 12-play drive up. Third down and short.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Caught near the goal line. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
The offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The back's got it. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here we go.
It's an option look. QB decides to keep it here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, gets some yards, but not enough for the first down.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
The receiver makes the catch.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so... Get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
An inside deal now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on second down.
Moves out of the pocket.
Throws it to the right. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Military stun. Military base.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
As the first down is still going. He's in the clear.
Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the PAT is good. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside.
Loses the football. The scramble is on. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to run it. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense operating from the pistol. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense on the field to take over. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Normally for this offense, down in the red zone, they love to go to the tight end, and they try to go to him, and he drops the ball. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I might think about trying to give him another shot.
It's a quick grab.
Yeah, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Tries the right with a quick throw. Only cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense...
Looking to throw it deep.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Grinding away on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. Oh, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a deep completion. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the first down, this one feels like it's over.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That one moves the ball across the 40. No huddle here for the offense.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. He'll hand it off. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense.
Makes a quick catch.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. They'll run it here. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Here comes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0.